opportunity arises, you can show. And because if you spend 3 months sitting down thinking about ideas without doing anything, you just end up with just one piece. Okay, maybe a masterpiece, but if you work, you get more ideas. So it's all about work ethic.
So are you finding that sometimes you're getting the impression from students that they're thinking too much about what they want to do as opposed to doing it?
Yeah. It's just like there is this story about two groups of students. One was asked to come up with the best design of a pot and throw it, and the other group, they asked them just to throw pots. Now the other group sat down thinking about the best pot that they could ever throw, and when the time came and they threw it, it wasn't that perfect because they don't know how to throw a pot. The other group that kept throwing pots made early weak forms, but after a while they got good. Every pot they threw was good.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You just have to paint.
Yeah.
And then get feedback. The more you paint, the more you would also get some kind of feedback from your professors. But if you sit there procrastinating about what to paint, you just have to move before you can reach a destination.
Well, how's your work ethic?
My work ethic, mine is very sporadic.
Yeah.
I can just go and work like 3 months, like every day, boom, boom, and then it just goes fallow. It goes fallow. But during that time, during the fallow period, I read a lot, and I visit galleries, museums. I do a lot of also cleaning up the studios, stretching canvases, priming, preparing, moving things around, just for the next outburst.
I know you have an opportunity, exhibition opportunity coming up overseas. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, Belfast. I'm going to Belfast in February, and I plan to do a performance. Performance is the most difficult.
Well, I'm very disappointed that you didn't wear your wig for the interview today.
I may wear it in Belfast. I just wore it in Toronto, so I felt it's just too fresh to wear it again. You have to be psyched up to do these things, because sometimes if you don't build yourself up, when you do, it doesn't look very sincere. You must be prepared. Now, in the Belfast performance, what I do is I usually think about a lot of ideas, because you do stuff and people will say, what is the point, or why are you doing it? So you have to really think about so many ideas, and then you just condense these. So in Belfast, the title of the performance is going to be Gold, Myths, and Ashes. Gold symbolizing like wealth, but I try to deal with contradictions like wealth and poverty, or paradoxes, and also the myths, our belief systems. I'm going to deal with belief systems because usually in my performances, I really dress real funky, like in a manner that I don't usually dress, or you will never see someone dress like that, and because it's all a condensation of little bits of cultural experience that I've had. So a little bit of India, a little bit of America, a little bit of Ghana, a little bit of South, little bits, and I'm also researching into tribal cultures, and I borrow from all these sources. And what I do is, and also coming back to the myths, belief systems reflective of our cultures, and also ashes, death. We find it very difficult contemplating death, but it's just a cycle. We're all gonna die. So the performance will deal with wealth in contrast to poverty, myths, our belief systems reflective of culture, our different cultures, and also ashes, death. So that's what I plan to do. At a certain point in my Tulsa performance, I was destroying a box that I had been like delivered in. I was delivered in a golden box, and I was using a sledgehammer, and I was kind of breaking it down. And people would say, "Go on, brother, go on, brother." And they were cheering me because they love the idea of the entertainment aspect of it. But performance is not entertainment. It could have entertainment qualities, but it's not the objective. It's not to make you happy, because in Berlin, I was talking to some of the audience after, and they were saying that you should have danced more. But it's not about dancing, because I was supposed to do a painting and finish in 20 minutes. I had a painting going whilst I was dancing and doing all that, and I was able to finish it. Yeah, they wanted me to dance because it was more visually enticing,
People are never satisfied.
Yeah.
When is that show happening?
I arrive in Belfast on the 6th. And I think
February.
Yes.
2007.
Yes. And I think the performance is on the 9th. And I have to do a presentation also. So,
Well, we'd be there if we could, but we can't, and we're happy.
yeah, I will try and record it. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
happy to have you here, though, in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Thanks, George.
Yeah, thank you.